What's up? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the show. Hit the like button if you're new. Hit the subscribe if you're new. But today's topic is going to be, do women know how to treat a man? And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I hear a lot of women making a lot of excuses. Men making excuses for women, like if they are 304s or if they're always complaining, it's like, oh, she didn't have a father around. She didn't have the right parenting. Did I hear the women say, they got the tools but don't know what to do with it? But the reality is, women know exactly how to treat a man. They know exactly what to do. The truth is, they just don't give a fuck. They just don't care. And this is what we have to examine, right? This is not some women who just run around here and they're ignorant. They don't know how to make a man feel happy. They don't know what to do to make a great conversation or make a great relationship. Women know everything. They know how to make a relationship last. Just like men know how to make a relationship last, women know as well. Women are very good at romance. They do good at everything. But the thing is, they just don't want to. Women just they don't love men enough or care about men enough to want to exercise the skills they have, but instead they use their skills to obtain resources, obtain things that make them happy, right? Women don't want to cater to men because of this, because they just think men aren't worth it. But they know how. If they really, listen, if women really want to be a wife, if a woman really want to step up and make a happy home and make it work, oh, they can do it. Or they have the ability. I don't care if they have one parent, two parent, or no parent. A woman knows how to be there for her man that she picked. But what we're coming to find out is they just don't give a fuck. They don't care to do it because they're too busy loving themselves instead of loving their man. They want to focus so much on what they want that they don't want to focus on the man's happiness. Because if women really took the time and say, you know what? I want to make sure that my man is happy, and I would do anything it takes in my power to make my man happy, the divorce rate will go down 80%. If women just set up, you know what? We're going to boss up. I'm going to cater to my man. I'm going to be his boo. Divorce rate will fall 80%. Easily. Easy, literally in days. In days. Women be getting married, like marriage rate will go up instantly. But the problem with women is they just don't really like men like that. Right? They like having sex with us. They like, taking money from us. But they don't like to cater to us. They don't like to cater to our needs. This is what women don't like to do. They know how to do it. They just don't want to. Their hearts are loyal to them, not to the man. And this is why it's always the woman, who believes that if she's not happy, then she will jump ship. Her happiness is very important to her. They know, listen, these women can get married if they want to. They can do it. These women got it. They're just as romantic as men. But they just don't want to do it because they just don't really care about men enough to do it. Like they don't feel like they have to. And the man can do everything for them, giving them money, great sex, everything, and she still just won't. She just feel like whatever, because women, they just don't think men are worth being this extra romantic for her. They just don't feel like it, and this is why the relationships fall apart. This is why the divorce rate is there, because women, they just don't care. They don't care, and the reason why they don't care is they're selfish.
I'ma show you bitches how to pimp a nigga. Make them think you love him, take his money, then you dip on niggas. Dip on niggas.
These women out here talking about pimping niggas. Take his money, make him think that she loves him, and take his money. Because women, they're picking their love over themselves.
You guys say, why am I a gold digger? There is no answer to that. I just am. No, I'm just playing. But you guys say, why am I a gold digger? There is no answer to that. I just am. No, I'm just...
And she just is. Right? They're asking, why are you gold digger? She said the answer is she's just a gold digger. And this is what is out here that we have to understand and realize, that women, they only want what's best for them. They're just not really into men to do that. They're not. They just want everything for themselves and nothing for the man.
And to be honest, I don't even want to work. Bro, people ask me, what's my dream career? What do I want to do? Bitch, I don't want to do nothing. Y'all, I just want money. I don't want to work. I don't want to study. I don't want what? I just want to I just want purses and shoes, and I want to go to Miami, but y'all, I don't want to work. That's just I don't want to work, y'all. And to be honest,
and women, and this is what they want. Women don't want to work. They don't want to please their man nothing. Women want everything. Women love themselves. They're into self-love. Self-love is their ideology.
I don't even want to work. Bro, people ask me, what's my dream career? What do I want to do? Bitch, I don't want to do nothing. Y'all, I just want money. I don't want to work. I don't want to study. I don't want what? I just want to I just want purses and shoes, and I want to go to Miami, but y'all, I don't want to work. That's just I don't want to work, y'all.
Don't got a job, she gonna leave you. If you got a job and you work too much, she gonna leave you. If you don't have nothing, she's gonna leave you. If you're trying to build something, she's gonna leave you. Women are only with men because of the convenience, or maybe even the idea of having a man. Okay? Women, they don't want to sacrifice nothing. They don't want no responsibility for nothing. They don't want to go 60-40. They don't want to go 40-60. They don't want to go 50-50. They don't want to do nothing. All they want is the benefit of a king. But they do not want to have the patience and do what it takes to help him build the kingdom. So this is where you need to wake up. You need to realize what type of women that you're dealing with, and go get you a woman that believes in your dream, in your kingdom, and that's willing to go 50-50 with you, 60-40 with you. Oh, baby, I ain't doing this. Oh, baby, I ain't doing that. Get rid of her. If she can't do that, get rid of her. I don't care how her mom and daddy made her fine. I'm sick of it. Let me tell you, don't got a job, she gonna leave you. If you got a job and you work too much, she gonna leave you. If you don't have nothing.
And it's like that because they just don't give a fuck. They don't care about men. Women are only with men to benefit. If it doesn't benefit them, they are not going to be there.
She's gonna leave you. If you try to build something, she's gonna leave you. Women are only with men because of the convenience, or maybe even the idea of having a man. Okay? Women, they don't want to sacrifice nothing. They don't want no responsibility for nothing. They don't want to go 60-40. They don't want to go 40-60. They don't want to go 50-50. They don't want to do nothing. All they want is the benefit of a king. But they do not want to have the patience and do what it takes to help him build the kingdom. So this is where you need to wake up. You need to realize what type of women that you're dealing with and go get you a woman that believes.
That's what and women, and this is the thing about women, right? They don't want to do, they want everything handed to them. They don't want to fight for the man. If they really like a guy and he has a lot of women, they want him to get rid of everybody no matter what. They don't want to work to show themselves better than other women. These women automatically expect you to get rid of everybody just because you looked at them. And this is how women are bred. They just don't care about men the way men think they care about them. And I granted, we're very delusional as men to think that these women really love us for our character and our personality. And we don't, and we kind of want to fight against the fact that they just don't really fuck with us like that.
If I ask to look through your phone and you say no, you already messed up because I was trying to do things the nice way. I already have your Instagram password, your phone password, your iCloud email and password. So you just made me do things the hard way. So it's your fault. You could have just said yes. If I asked to look through your phone.
Because they only want to, this what a woman do is she would get with the man. She would do everything with this man. She would tell this man all the things he wants to hear. And then she'd go to another man and tell him the same thing until she gets all the resources or everything she thinks she needs. And then she's out. And then she's out.
The American woman now have reduced herself to a hoe. She don't want to be courted, nigga. She don't want the first date to be at the park where I ain't got to spend no money. We just sit right here on the park bench talking and laughing, getting to want to know. She don't want that, nigga. She want her bills paid. Okay, then start selling. I see why the rapping niggas, when they finally get the money, nigga, they act how they act with the women. Because the poor man can't do this. The poor guy who can't pay all their bills, homie, he's getting handled rough. You got a man willing to meet you halfway, and you shooting him down because he don't want to carry you all the way. The American woman now have reduced herself to a hoe. She don't want to be.
I pray that my husband has forever like childlike ways, like not childish, but like just for example, like watching animated movies, Disney movies, cartoons, like doing youthful things still.
That's what she's saying is she want her man to be childlike so she can tell him what to do and he listen. Women only want to dominate men. That's it. They only want a man to dominate him. They don't want to give the man to be submissive to him. They don't want a man, you know, that they can be faithful to and submit to and follow his leadership. That's not what women want. They don't want a man that's going to tell them what to do. That's not what women want. Women want to come in with their own program run their own program, and make that man get on her program. And her program is the house program. So when you think that these women are looking to take care of you, to cater to you, to be there for you, to listen to you, to build you up, to make you better, no, that's not what they're there for. Although they know how to do it. And it doesn't matter if they got two parents. It doesn't matter if they got a father or no father. It doesn't matter. Because women, they love being selfish. They love it. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel good to take everything from you. It makes them feel good to boss you around. But it doesn't feel good when you boss them around, right? You try to boss a woman around, she's going to tell you who you're talking to. Who you talking to like that? If your voice tone is too loud, she's going to tone police you. Because she thinks she's the boss. And ain't nobody else supposed to be bossing the boss. So I'm tired of men giving excuses and women giving excuses for these women out here who don't want to, be, catering to their men and don't want to make their men happy by saying, oh, well, they don't have the right parenting, or they need more, or they need self-work and no, they know how to make a man happy. Just like we watch movies, then women watch movies. Just like men tell women every day what they want. Oh, baby, I want my woman like this. They be hearing them, but what it is, women don't care.
When I fucking tell you it's time to go, it's time to fucking go. Do you fucking understand?
Women don't care about what a man is going through. As long as she's adhering to his conversation on what she wants.
Stop laughing at me for walking along the wall. I had no other choice in that situation. When I got to Levi's Stadium, I happened to run into Kendall and her group. She was holding her chest like she was worried her crop top might cause a wardrobe malfunction. To avoid making her uncomfortable, I pressed myself against the wall and avoided making eye contact. But the main reason was that I was afraid the Kardashian family could spin this into a rumor. Even though my relationship with Latto is low-key, that doesn't mean I can take it lightly. On the first day, the headline might read that 21 Savage and Kendall arrived at the Super Bowl together. But the next day, it could be edited to say 21 Savage and Kendall were acting flirty. In this era, people prefer drama over facts. So I'd rather press my $1,000 jacket against the wall than get close to Kendall. A lot of people mock me for being afraid of Latto, but I don't see that as being a weak man. On the contrary, I believe a man's loyalty is the best gift he can give his partner. If walking along the wall can give her peace of mind, then I'll keep doing it. Because I don't need to answer to the world. I only answer to Latto. Stop.
And this is where, he had to learn in a relationship that he's the bitch. Right? He just said, I'm the bitch in a relationship. I answer to Latto. She's the man, I'm the woman. The role reversal has literally been switched. What's up, IB, Wody? Hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. This is 21 Savage is a very good example of role reversal. Latto is the man and he's the bitch. He got to answer to her. But once again, I just want people to stop giving all these women these excuses why they can't love a man, why they don't want to be with him, why they always doing man this way. Because they're just evil. Women are just evil, and men have to accept that. Back in the day, women used to pretend because they didn't have the access. Now the women don't have to pretend anymore because they have the access to resources. So now they're being who they truly are. They don't have to fake it till they make it anymore. Right? They could just be forward and upfront to the men, tell them, you pay my bills or you hit the hills. And it's just the reality of the situation. She is the devil. She is your queen. She wants to rule over you. She wants you to serve her. She is evil. Because if women truly cared about man's happiness, they would let us have 2 or 3 women, no problem. Oh yeah, baby, have as many women you like. No matter what, boo. I still love you no matter what. I'm with you. No, they're not gonna do that because they don't give a fuck about a man's happiness. You're gonna suffer, nigga. Be her slave. You're gonna be a slave to her emotions. You're gonna be a slave to her body, mind, and soul.
Stop laughing at me for walking.
Welcome, my servant.
And that's what these women want. You're a servant to them.
Welcome, my servant.
So if you think you're looking for a good woman,
welcome, my servant.
there no good women out here. There these are what you're looking for. This is what the women are. They're running the show.
I want your blood. I want your blood.
I've been a motherfucking 304, but y'all wanted me to paint me out to be something other than that. I've been a motherfucking hoe, and y'all want to sit here and paint me out to be some other shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Where's my charger? Why are y'all painting me like...
She been a 304, right? Because why? Men and you weren't supposed to be with one guy. Oh, you're supposed to be this perfect person. You're just so beautiful. You're so righteous. No, these women are evil, and men need to stop acting like these women are not bad people. Women are gold diggers. Women are hateful. They hate you. They're vindictive. They're petty. That's who they are. So we got to stop pretending like they don't know how to be a decent wife. When they know how, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Oh shit! Here come a lead team member right here. The number one, Shiesty the devil. Women are the rulers of the earth. She know what's up. Shiesty already know. Shiesty already know these women are out here telling men they want them to bow down to them. And the only way you're going to have a relationship, you're going to have to bow down to them. These women are not here to serve men. They want men to serve them. So I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of the excuses that people keep making for these women. They are what they are. They are what they are. They're not anything good about them. They're very selfish, self-centered women.
Act crazy. Cuss these niggas out. Be mean to these niggas. Be strict. Put these niggas in their motherfucking place. See, because these niggas don't seem to appreciate a nice, loving, caring woman. You could be nice all you want. Cook, clean, suck, fuck, and he's still gonna cheat. What Jasmine Sullivan tell us? Bust that nigga car windows. Get these niggas hell. That's when they seem to act right. Act crazy. Cuss these niggas out. That nigga want to do the bare minimum. He want to be inconsistent. He lacks communication. You are disqualified from my program, little bitch. That nigga want to do the bare minimum. He want to be inconsistent.
What's something you thought would get easy?
Never let a nigga think he that important to the point where he can pick and choose when he is available for you. He can pick up the phone and call you whenever he feel like it. 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. Go days without responding to your text messages. Never plan no dates. Ever put no effort into seeing you, taking you out. Nigga, you are not bigger than the program. Okay? Sorry. Program ended. Funds.
And this is why here we are, right? Because women, they don't want to pretend anymore. They don't want to pretend like they love women. They don't want to show a man how much she loves him. They don't want to do that. These women want to fuck men, give me your money until we're done with you. That's what these women want. Stop playing, y'all. And this is what's going to happen, right? You'll start seeing women get a lot of violence toward them because a man don't like to feel played, and men do have feelings. They do have emotions. And when women keep on playing this game, like they're trying to just think that they're going to keep getting away with all these atrocities, they're setting themselves. This is going to be very dangerous for women. They should not do this. Because, yes, violence, yes. Because people, when they get their emotions, they get violent. And women should appreciate that when a man is doing things for them and treating them like a queen and all these things, that they should not put themselves in these type of positions so a man can hurt them. But you keep playing, thinking that this is a game, that you can just go around breaking niggas' hearts, taking their money, and then going down the street like that happened, is going to be very bad for you. That's why you women got to understand, don't play with people. Don't play with these people, man. It's not fun. Don't play with these people. And this is where we have to understand it takes respect to build a relationship. But if you constantly disrespect, then what's going to happen is going to be reciprocated back to you. And y'all always talking about why y'all men so mean to us? Because y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve the men dogging you guys. Y'all deserve that because you guys, it seemed like all y'all want is money. See what I'm saying? Shiesty Bomb talking about she got a 22. 22? Come on, Shiesty Bomb. Men carry. And this is the thing about you women, right? Why y'all trying to get on man's level when it comes to this stuff? Y'all are better off just being feminine and sweet. All that trying to be a she Rambo, that's gonna get you messed up. Guns ain't no joke. Guns ain't no joke. So don't be so. All women got to do is lay back and enjoy what men do for them. Enjoy the party. But they don't want to. It seems like women don't give a fuck about men. So all they want to do is fuck over men. It's all that women want to do.
I really don't care for relationships no more. I really don't because I feel like now, this generation, you got so many rules with it. But it's not hard to be loyal, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to cherish one person. It's not hard. I ain't finna lose myself again. I lost myself mentally, trying to give myself to that energy, and I couldn't. Like, I cried. I cried about what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I ain't pray about it. I ain't talk to nobody about it. Nothing.
Would you say you loved her?
Yeah.
Does love have an expiration date?
Nah. Real love don't die.
Could you double back? Could you spin the block?
The person I am now, nah. My mental is too much energy that I don't like. If I'm focused on trying to be an artist and a father, I don't need it then. If it's gonna bother anything that got to do with my happiness,
And women got to understand that they don't want to chase a good thing away. Don't do it right. Don't chase the right sugar bomb, because these men are going to start waking up. The men are going to start waking up on you, shiesty bum. These men are going to start going, like they're going to start, y'all going to be like mad because men ain't going to be giving you all that money no more. They're going to stop messing with y'all.
So you need $50,000 a month.
What is true? I can give you the paperwork right now.
No,
Listen.
I'm not saying that you're not getting it. But hold on, you got a contract?
Listen.
You sign contract? They sign contracts?
But listen, if you allow me, let's say my partner doesn't allow me to work, I am going to look at you and say, are you paying all my bills? Because in order for me to sit down, somebody have to pay all my bills. And not just my bills. I need extra money because you can't give me my bill money and then I'm left with nothing.
Yeah,
I need money to save too.
And you're flat. Yep.
And that's honestly, that's what really becomes expensive because my bills alone are already really high.
Yeah.
So I need a little bit more. Not just for hair and nails and stuff, but I need a little bit more because I need to be able to save and I need a backup. Because after we break up or anything happens in between me and you, I need security until I can find not another job, but you know what I mean? So I can get back into what I used to do before.
All right. So just to go ahead and clarify.
So she said she need 50K. A man to make 50K a month to even give her 50K a month. That's her bill. That's what her lifestyle, even though she's lying. But women, I think the worst thing for them is themselves. Women don't know how to handle all this success. They don't know how to handle all this money. Because now all they're doing is they don't know when to stop. They don't know how to understand that money don't make you. It pays the bills, yeah, it does, but it doesn't make you happy. I agree, Shiesty, but love ain't enough. But Shiesty Bum, the man can give you all the money and it's still not enough. So money ain't enough, love ain't enough, sex ain't enough. Then what is enough? What is enough if money is not enough? If love is not enough? If time is not enough? You guys are leaving the rich man too. Y'all leaving y'all divorcing the rich dudes with billions. Shiesty Bum, money's not enough. As soon as you get all that money, guess what you're going to do, Shiesty Bum? You still going to want your freedom. Because if somebody gives you a lot of money, they're going to want boundaries. They're going to want control of some sort. Right? Then they're going to just turn up and give you all that money and don't want to like have a level of say-so in your life. That money ain't going to come for free. It's going to cost you your freedom. Okay? So the money that you're asking for, Shiesty Bum, you got to understand that that person is going to want a level of control in your life. That is your experience because that's why you don't have a man. Now, have you had a man paying you for sex? Probably, yes. That's different. I know that, Shiesty Bum, because you're a prostitute. We know you're a prostitute. You ain't got to spell it out. But what I am saying is, if you want a lot of money, like you want a man to give you like $10,000 a month, something like that. Oh man, he's gonna want a level of control. Yeah, a little 500 or 300 you charge for that. Now I ain't mad, Shiesty Bum, charge them. It's what y'all do. Y'all are prostitutes. We're in the prostitution era, and I ain't mad at that. But what I am saying is if you ever want a man to really, give you a lifestyle, they're going to want a level of control. They're going to want to control you. So that you ain't finna do, Shiesty Bum. You ain't, Shiesty Bum, a man tell you, look, Shiesty Bum, I give you a lifestyle. I give you, you don't have to this, you don't have to pay no bills. But you can't go out with your girls no more. You can't go on girls trip no more. You ain't finna do that. You ain't finna do that, Shiesty Bum. I have a job that provides for my lifestyle. Yeah, but if you want a rich man, because obviously your standards are very high, you know that's going to come with a lot of, you have to give up your freedom. And that's what women don't want to do, right? They want the man to give them the money while they keep their freedom. They still want to be a 304. They still want to be hanging out with 304s. That's what the women want.
Clarify this here for you. This is one of the biggest when they come into the club because she's one of these star tender bartenders in New York City. It's just, hey, if you're an Instagram chick or OnlyFans or something, they'll let you bartend. I don't know how good they are at it, but simps pay. They pay a lot. Desperate males will work triple overtime to pay for their desperate.
Me and my friends are classy. Y'all some classy prostitutes? Okay. That's fine. You're classy. Women can be classy prostitutes. But I think women are better prostitutes than they are relationship partners. I think women are better suited as prostitutes than wives. Women don't make good wives. They don't make good girlfriends. But they make great prostitutes. I think a woman should want to be a prostitute before she be a wife. I just think women are better at that than actually getting a husband. They're not good. They're just not good at that stuff. I don't know why that they can't be good wives, but they can't. But Prostitutes, they the best. They can do the job. They're gonna do everything they say. Everything you want for that dollar, they holler. Right? So that's how you know women know everything to do. They do everything for that money. Women do anything for that bag, she'll get to it. But a woman will not give up her freedom for that money either, though. She still wants her freedom. She still wants to be, a bad bitch. She still wants to have her soft girl era. So that's what women do. They know what they want when it comes to themselves, but they're not going to be there for their husbands.
So they talked to her and they asked her some questions. I want you to go ahead and hear the first part here. When he asked her about what it is how can they identify simps? How do you know when the simps come through and who's going to drop the most money?
That it's for us. So
for the girls who trying to catch a simp in 2026, right, to get them to blow a bag on them, if you see 10,
so simps and spending money on women is different, right? Simps and a guy who is let's say spend a lot of money on a woman are different. I don't see how they're trying to confuse the two.
guys walk in the bar, how do you know the one who you can get the most money out of the easiest? Ladies, take notes.
Okay, so when it's a crew of guys and they just show up to your bar, you can actually tell. There's always two scenarios, right? The quietest, most humblest, and least speaking one that's literally in between the loudest one is usually the one with the more money. Mm-hmm. And then when it's time to order and get things done, like who's going to ask for the bottle and stuff, sometimes you can tell that the loud guy is asking the one to the left, like, hey, what do you want? Or what do you think? Yeah. And he's calmly telling him like, okay, yes. So you can kind of tell. And then you get that one that comes through and he's just making sure everybody knows that he's the one with the money. And I mean, those be usually the brokest ones anyways. They just have money for the night.
Okay. So the first thing you realize here, and like I said, at this point now she's in her 30s. So all these chicks, Brittany Renner, Aisha, Amira, Bernice Burgess, they're all in their 30s or 40s now. So they've been in the game for a minute, but what she's showing is that, by the way, they watch, they look, they size people up, they listen to things. So I found that to be very interesting. That she's paid attention to stuff and they're listening. They're observing how men do things so they can spot who gonna pay, who might not be worth it. So a lot of men make the mistake of thinking that because you're a male and because you're more mechanical minded, you tell yourself that there's no way a female could be sharper, more observant, craftier. This is one of the biggest fallacies that males hold, is that a woman couldn't be slicker than you. There's no way she's more calculating than you. No way she's more observant than you. And what she's demonstrating is, once again, that's dead wrong.
Yeah, but usually it's the calm ones, the ones that aren't doing too much, that usually are the one with the money. So.
And is that something, not just you, but anybody, do girls notice that and then they would go after that guy?
I feel like the older girls do. We kind of notice that it's not always the one with the big chains and, the loud personality. Yeah.
Did you catch that? No, she said, I feel like the older ones do. We recognize these things. Found that to be interesting that at this stage now, she is identifying herself as one of the older ones. Self-awareness is always very, very important. You need to know where you are in the pecking order. She's also distinguishing herself. But by the way, that caught my attention. By the way, what is it about all these Dominicanas? They all sound like Cardi B. What? It's got to be a genetic thing there or something. No disrespect. No disrespect. They all sound like Cardi B or something. It's just not really sure where that comes from, but they sure do sound like that. Now, she's going to talk a few times here about into the part that nobody else has been talking about.
These women are for sale. These women have sold their souls, right? Women don't want to be cooking for no man. Women don't want to really serve men. They don't want to serve men anymore. They don't. They don't. They're looking for a man who's going to do what they say. They want a man to do what they say and how they say. They don't want no leader, unless he's going to lead with his pockets. Other than that, they don't want no leader. They want a woman, they want a man who is going to give them what they think they deserve. They want a yes man. He can't say no. He can't say no. If he says no, she's gonna go. These women want the guy that listens to them. These women don't want a dude that's talking about, why you don't buy this? This is only $10. Why you want this? That's $100. As soon as you do that, she already knows that, okay, I'm not going to deal with this guy. And it's just the way that women don't care about men. They don't want to get to know men. They don't care about your personality. They don't care about your character. They only care if you're going to be there to make them happy. That's it. That's all. And this is a non-negotiable. They don't want to know about budgets. They don't want to hear about saving money, none of that. And this is the way women are moving it. This is how they're moving. Now, does every woman want a rich man? No. Some women want power. Some women want to dominate more. Every woman wants power and dominate, but some women rather get a guy who doesn't make a lot of money and listens to them. Because women like monogamy, right? They like things in terms of monogamy so they can dominate. If they go in a relationship and the man is not monogamy, that woman will leave that man. So everything for women is that money is still a proponent, but women will settle for less if they can get more of what they want as far as loyalty and respect. Respect her pimping. Respect her being a leader. Respect her running the show. Some women want power or more than money. Some women want money and power. Some want sex and money. Some want sex and power. But, will they date a guy who has potential? Yeah, for a little bit. If they want some sex from him, yeah, if his sex game is good and he's a good looking dude and got a little charm, yeah, he can get some. He can get some of that. But believe it, trust and believe. He's on a short rope. He has a short length of time to be trying to not be ambitious or to gather resources to make her happy, or at least make her feel happy. But once again, right, money is bad for women, I think. The more money that women around, the more worse they get. Women do not handle success well. I understand that, you know, they want all these things. Oh, I want me a man who make me money, who gonna take care of me, who gonna do this, who gonna do that. But women seriously forget that they come with baggage. They come with a lot of baggage. So they end up they're most likely gonna leave anyway. And that's just the way it is. Women, they want what they want. They want what they want. And they're not really compromising much because it's too many men. It's too many men. It's too many men that gonna give them to them. Too many men that own them. Too many men.
I know the bar is not this low. Say it ain't so that Cardi is already back with Stefan, y'all. Please like the video and hype the video. Welcome to Cocoa and Tea. That's me. And let's get into this tea. Y'all, Cardi just said a couple things on her live. And I know she is not back talking to Stefan already. We ain't seen this man show up at her concert, send her no flowers, fucking send a Goodyear blimp in the sky, nothing. We ain't seen nothing. But Cardi was on live talking about, y'all just got to see for yourself. She was on live talking about how she about to send a guy some sexy videos of her. Girl, she couldn't have possibly had enough time to meet a new man and have started a new relationship when she just barely broke up with Stefan. We're going to get into what she said, and then we're going to get into some other things that they said that Cardi done flipped out and spazzed out. So please like the video, hype the video. Let's get into this tea.
My babies are coming. My babies are coming. My babies are coming. I cannot wait to see Culture and Wave and Blossom and 888.
Pause right there. That's the first clue. The fact that she called the baby, I can't wait to see number 888. It's like, if you beefing with a man and you upset with a man, you is not going to be over there calling him number 8 after his dad. I'm sorry, you not. When you beefing with the daddy, bitch, this is my baby. You ain't going to be like, oh, baby touchdown. Oh, number 8. None of that. It's not going to be no affiliations with the dad unless you and the dad is on cool terms. That's red flag number 1. Is this the number 8 we talking about? You get a number 8. You get a number 8. You get a number 8. I guess everyone going to be over there calling their baby number 8. Like, I could never be calling my baby number 8 after you just had all your other baby mamas up at the fucking Super Bowl.
Why not? Why not? Why not make your baby daddy happy? Why not? Why don't women want men to be happy? If a man is happy with having multiple women, why are you so upset? You should be happy that he's happy. Right? Right? But no, you're too busy mad. See, when a woman see you with all these women, right? They upset because if you really love me and you really down for me, and you about me, my happiness should be your concern. And if you see that it makes me as a man happy to have a bunch of women, you should be supporting me. You got all these demands about how much money I gotta have, how much this I gotta have for you, all this I gotta do for you, but you can't support me in my happiness and what makes me happy. Dude, what do we got here? You're faking. If a woman is with you because of how many girls you're not fucking, that means she's only using you. Because women know, see, women are smart, man. They know that a nigga ain't gonna not go without having sex with no other woman. So they setting the relationship up for failure. They're smart. They know that if this dude, we ain't gonna last no 10 years and he not ever gonna fuck no other bitch. Because she's already got an exit plan. She's smart. She's smart. That's why women demand monogamy in relationship, because they know most likely what? You're going to do something, she's going to get upset and she's going to leave you. And then she's going to get another man. Because she just wants another man. Women don't leave men for cheating who they really want to be with. If a woman really wants to be with a man, she don't care how many bitches he got. She don't care. She's going to be there. There's women that are in love with Future, and this nigga got thousands of bitches. Thousands. And there are women who are living and waiting for him. They're waiting for him. But the one thing about Future, and he's very smart, is Future won't commit. Because Future understands if he commits to these women, they're going to want to take everything from him. His options, his money, his time, his energy. So that's why Future never, this Future ain't talking about, oh, this is my girl anymore. Because Future understands if you make a girl your girlfriend, she's going to want to control. She's going to want you to get rid of everybody and everything. She's going to want to make you miserable. Now, some men, they want to be with one woman, right? Some men are happy with just one woman, right? Okay, some of the homies, because we're not a monolith. Understandable. And more power to you. But women are leaving those niggas too. Women are leaving the man who are faithful just as much as they believe in the man that who are unfaithful. The faithful men get left, right? Because she's just not happy no more. He works too much. Yeah, he ain't cheating. But he works too much. He ain't listening to her. He ain't digging her down like he used to. Right? The guy who, unfaithful, right? She like him too, but she leaves him because he's not going to stop being unfaithful. So there's no winning with these women. There's no winning. They're always going to want more. And Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Chrisean Rock, they all know what to do. They know what to do. They know how to be good wives. They know how to be everything a man wants. But the thing is, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Women don't care about men's happiness. Period. They only care about their happiness. That's why Cardi B tripped out on Stephon Diggs, because she was selfish. She was being selfish. He had the Super Bowl playing. Instead of her there, Cardi B made the whole Super Bowl about her. Cardi B made the whole Super Bowl about her. That's what she did. She made the whole, the Super Bowl was about, the Patriots and whoever, and the Seattle Seahawks. Cardi B made it all about her. Show it out, act it up. Good luck. Because she couldn't bring herself to do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't see her man having his way like that. That was just too much.
Difference in attitude with them. Their spirit feels lighter. They look sexier, healthier. It seems like Ramadan do have a lot of benefits. I wish I was like strong enough to do it, but you know me, honey. Shit, I'll do anything for a motherfucker. By the way, I just took a bath. I just didn't take my makeup off just yet, because after I finish this live and I decide to go to bed, I'm gonna do sexy videos and send it.
So normally I would say it could only be two things. She either sending the pics and videos to Stefan and she want his baby mamas to know. That's why she's putting it online, because she want y'all bitches to know we back talking, or else why would she be putting her business online?
Because Cardi B, she's selfish. You know what I mean? And she's selfish. She's gonna break up with him 6 months later. Trust and believe. Thank y'all for coming to the show. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'm out. Thank you for coming. Hit the like button on the way out the door. Thank you.